Good morning vlog. I am in Tel Aviv with Joanna and Emily and a random guy, a random friend of ours in Tel Aviv in Neve Tzedek. Ooh, it's very sunny. It's a very beautiful day outside. It's supposed to be about 19 degrees and we are just going to wander around. I actually don't know a lot about Neve Tzedek at all, but I think it's a bit like Mishkenot Shananim, from what I've been told, that it's one of the first neighborhoods to be built outside of the city walls, which back then was a very not only rare thing but a dangerous thing. So anyone who did that was sort of risk takers. So, oh my gosh, this is so Tel Aviv. Watch this.
Down, back and a back. And a out and a out. Down up. And a out and a out.
What can you not see in Tel Aviv? That's the question. So Neve Tzedek is considered like a very also expensive but also prestigious place to live. The houses probably go down in generations, so the family members, people probably don't sell their houses. Everything here is just so pretty. I'm in ruins, all alone. I'm all alone. And I know nothing to do helps me forget about you. You just came out of the blue. If you only knew that didn't have a cup of coffee, let's go. Very interesting about Tel Aviv is that they do certain things on Sabbath that you wouldn't do in Jerusalem at all. It's like it's a whole different mentality here. Have a cup of coffee, let's go do it. Tel Aviv is a very liberal, very chill place, and so even on Sabbath you have things that are open. There are a lot of people outside strolling, having picnics, having fun. There's still coffee shops and little restaurants that are open, but the main difference is that everything feels bigger and wider. I love the high rises. I love the fact that it's combined with graffiti and art and bicycle paths and just a lot of beautiful things in between. I love the fact that you can see old next to the new, and that it was a really beautiful day to just walk around. People were in their t-shirts. Every time I'm here, I wonder how expensive it is to live here in general, even more how expensive it is to live in this area. You definitely live in Tel Aviv for the vibe, not for the prices.
Didn't have a cup of coffee, let's go to a restaurant, go to a field, pick up some strawberries, then maybe let's fall in love. Didn't have a cup of coffee, let's go to a restaurant, to a field, pick up some strawberries, then maybe let's fall in love. Didn't have a cup of coffee.
We're actually walking on the train tracks that used to go from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. We only have one train, we only had one train that went from Malcha all the way to Tel Aviv to the university area. In recent years, they built one that's like a speed train that stops at the airport and also stops in Tel Aviv, and they're trying to expand it all the time. I love the European feeling of having a metro like in Paris or in England. But here it's a bit impossible because everywhere you dig, you will find something archaeological. And then you have to stop for a long time. And also the ground is not the easiest to manage.
Sometimes I play it safe.
When you're in Tel Aviv, you'll notice that there's a crane every 2 steps that you take, because a lot of the buildings are so old that they get torn down so that they can be rebuilt. So you'll see a lot of the old next to the new. You'll see a lot of places being renovated or torn down. Yes! Swings are fun. Why not? I feel like I'm robbing a swing from a child, but there's no one here right now.
And all the wonder, never call it quits, no, when life hit me apart.
Neve Tzedek was the first neighborhood built outside the city walls of Yafo in 1887, 20 years before the city of Tel Aviv was created. It was founded by a group of families seeking some peace and quiet from the overcrowded Jaffa. They built colorful, low-slung buildings between winding alleyways and expansive gardens. By the 1990s, Neve Tzedek became a bohemian escape, an oasis for artists and writers. To this day, it remains a prestigious and expensive neighborhood, where every house entrance, gate, and exterior wall is fair game for talented artists to display their unique taste with sculptures, colors, and plants. Throughout time, many left Neve Tzedek,
as the northern part of Tel Aviv was developing, and it began to decay and deteriorate. At some point in the 1960s, the conditions were so dire that the city officials deemed it a run-down slum-like area and wanted to demolish the neighborhood and construct high-rise apartment blocks instead. Thankfully, that never happened, and today it's a cultural landmark and a tranquil escape from the noisy streets. Strewn within it and around it are coffee shops, little restaurants, bakeries, museums, art studios, hidden gems, and homemade goods. Another thing is, you can get these bicycles in Tel Aviv. You basically rent them, and they're all over the place. And so there's these little machines and probably apps that you can use around Tel Aviv. And so just know that that is an option if you want to explore the city by bike.
And all the things I thought I knew were changing like the sea. Yeah. But I've overcome it all and I'm still here. Oh, I gotta change perspectives if I really wanna see. Sunrise over the water, I swam over and under. Get lost in all the...
We're back at the ocean. What are we doing now? We're gonna go to the car. We're gonna go to the car and we're gonna eat at
The Old Man and the Sea.
the Old Man and the Sea. I've eaten there at least I think 2 times. It's a very famous place. There's the beach.
Such a time as this.
We made it! Apparently there's 2 restaurants like this. One is next to the Jaffa port and one is like a bit further away. We went to the one on Jaffa port. Jaffa is a very, very beautiful place. Now I can smell the salt in the air now. It's like
Salt in the fish.
salt and fish. כי תחשבי על זה שכאילו את מסתכלת כאילו למקום אחד, זה נותן לך תחושה כזאת. Tap on everyone. Ooh la la, מה זה? מה זה?
Welcome.
וואי וואי.
That's what they say. I think people would be lying.
So tea with mint, little fried balls with sugar. Huh? Health. Joanna's like health balls. They're like fried and then dipped in some kind of like sugar syrup or something. Oh, I ate this in Turkey if you guys saw. Montage Turkey. Let's try it.
Be careful.
That's way too much. That place is high energy. It's crazy. It's really just like You have to be prepared to be a bit overstimulated when you get there, but the food is so yummy. And they just put out all of these little salads, and you get your meal with a huge jug of lemonade. Of course, it's not real lemonade, but it's close enough. But let me show you guys around the port a bit. Guys, I see like absolutely nothing from here, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for hanging with me. I hope that you guys have enjoyed Tel Aviv. If you have been in Tel Aviv, comment down below what you think about this place. I think it's gorgeous. If you're new here, then welcome. Feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in a vlog very soon.